Hey guys, it's Sterling. I'm back with another video. I never ever in my life thought I would be filming this, especially a month after I got my car. Yeah, we're just gonna get right into the video. Y'all know what it is. Y'all saw the title. My car got stolen and it got hit within the course of 10 minutes. So we're gonna get right into it. Tanae is here for moral support. If she got any questions while I'm talking about the story, then she can hop in whenever and ask. So guys, remember, please like, subscribe, and comment, and let's get into it. Last week Wednesday, it was the 27th of September. It was a Wednesday. You know, I had just got out of class. You know, I'm a college student. I'm in my second year of college. We both go to, well, I'm not gonna say the school, you know, just in case we got some stalkers watching, but
right.
Yeah, I had just got out of Spanish class. I got home, and you know, it was a lot of cars outside my house, and that wasn't normal. And it was like a lot of police cars too, so I couldn't really see what was going on because I couldn't even turn onto my block. So I had to go around. I tried to go through my alley, and I couldn't get through on one side, so I had to go all the way around to the other side. And that's when I parked. I went in the house and asked my dad after I was able to park. So he told me multiple cars in our neighborhood got stolen and got hit. So I was like kind of shocked, cause like both of the cars was upside down, and they wasn't on the street, by the way. Like the cars was in somebody's front, in a lawn. It was in their grass, y'all. So this wasn't just like driving slow down a residential street. These people was flying down our street. After my dad told me what happened, he was like, the neighbors are outside, so I mean, if y'all want to go check it out, you can, because everything was blocked off. Like I said, the police are already there. So I went out. I didn't want to really stand by our neighbors, so I went to my car and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just drive around and kind of just peek, see what I can see. So after I did that, I drove back around and then parked my car. But this time when I parked my car, I didn't get out right away, because in the house right behind me, it was somebody in their grass. It was like a man. He had a robe on, he didn't have no shirt on, and he just looked like he was crippled, but he was young, like maybe like 27, 28. So I stayed in the car like a dummy, but he was walking towards me, but he was still across the alley. So like I didn't know he was gonna be coming towards my car. So anyways, he approached my car. This time he was like right by my door. So he tapped on my passenger side door right here, and you know, I started freaking out. Not like freaking out or nothing, but like I'm like, why is this man tapping on my door? And the weird part is, when he tapped on my door like this, he literally was like, blood was on my window, legit blood. So I'm like, what's wrong with this man? And so I cracked my window just a little bit, because I don't know this man from nowhere. So he was like, can you help me? They trying to kill me. And I didn't know what he was talking about. So I didn't open the door. I thought my door was locked, but y'all probably realize it wasn't locked by now. But my door was not locked. I thought it was locked. I had just put my car in park. So in my car, I have a Hyundai Elantra. If you want to see my car tour video, y'all can check that out. I had just got the car like a month ago. When I put my car in park, the doors automatically unlock. Like I can't control that. So my keys was still in the ignition, and I parked my car. That's all I did. So he was just like, can you take me somewhere? Like, get me out of here. They trying to kill me. I'll pay you. And he pulled out a big bankroll full of money, and I'm just like, so I don't know what to do, sir. I can't help you. But like, my door was unlocked, so he got in. Oh my God, that is okay. He got in, y'all. He literally sat next to me, and he was talking to me. Yeah, he literally was sitting here. He didn't put his hands on me or nothing. I can't say that, but he had, okay, like I said, he had a stack of money, like a wad of money. And he was like trying to put it on my lap. He was like, just drive me out of here, please, just get me out of here. And I didn't know what to do. I was like, I gotta speak to my dad. And like, let me reverse back a little bit. Like I told y'all earlier, there was some police officers all around, like swarmed around my house, because I told y'all it was some cars upside down in the front of our house. So it was like 2 houses down from us. So thank God there was some police officers driving through my alley right when he got in my car. After he like was speaking and tried to give me the money and all that. So I didn't even hesitate. Like, I hopped out of my car, which I should have hesitated and grabbed my keys, which I didn't. I hopped out of my car, saw the police officer. I was like waving him down, like, sir, like, it's this man in my car, he bleeding. And then the dude, as soon as he saw the officers and he saw me hop out, he hopped from my seat into this seat. Like, it was so fast, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, as soon as I got out, he hopped in my seat. Like, so the police officer was like, okay, like, he was like diagonal from us. So he was like right in front of my parents' garage. So as soon as I got out the car and all of that, the police officer got out when he saw me waving him down, and he was like right in front of me. The police was right in front of me. The police officer got out his car, and I was like, it's a man in there. He tried to, I don't know what I said, to be honest, but the police officer held up his gun and he was like holding it at my car like this. I'm over here thinking the police officer like finna shoot my tire or something, or like shoot the dude, which I kind of figured he wasn't gonna shoot the dude, but I don't know if this mattered, but the police officer was black. So yeah, he didn't shoot at all, but he could have did something, but he literally gave the dude enough time to reverse my car out of my parking spot and speed off. How do you have, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, that was a good 20 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds, all of that happened. I'm like, and the police was right there. So like, I'm surprised the dude, when he reversed, he didn't hit the police car. He reversed and sped off through our alley. Like, imagine if, like, we have kids playing down our alley. Imagine if it was like kids and all of them down there, y'all. Like, somebody would have got hit. As fast as he was going, I'm telling y'all, somebody would have got hit. When he reversed, he was facing towards me now, and the police car was right here, and the police was out like this still. As soon as he sped past, like, I literally had to jump into my my neighbor's their driveway where they parked their car, because I thought this man was gonna hit me, y'all. He was driving fast, but after that, I'm just like cussing. I don't know what to do. My dad in the house. My dad at this point don't even know what's going on. Like, he's still in the house. He don't know that my car just got stolen. So yeah, that was crazy. My heart was racing. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, before I even continue the story, y'all, in these type of situations, everything happens so fast. So it's like, you don't know how to react. You don't know how to feel. I wasn't traumatized or anything by this, but it's just effed up. It's really effed up. But anyways, let me keep going. He sped down the alley. I spoke to that police officer. He sped down the alley after him. I never seen that police officer again that day. So then the police officer that was in front of my house, I told him, me and my dad walked up to him and told him what was going on once I finally did tell my dad. And I just think that's a blessing. Like, I didn't have to call 911. Police was already on the scene. We explained what the dude looked like, and we gave him my license plate number. And guess what they told me right on the microphone? What is it called? Walkie-talkie?
Walkie-talkie.
They was like, they found my car. It's only been like 5 or 10 minutes. They said my car was 2 blocks away from my house, and my car had got T-boned by a KFC. Like, how you only get 2 blocks away and you get hit in front of a KFC? So, okay, then I didn't walk over to KFC. My auntie, she drove my dad and I down there. My car, it looked fine on this side. It looked fine when I first walked up to it. But then when I got out the car and looked on the other side, like this side of my car, my passenger side, I'll insert a picture, I guess right now, in the middle. The door was smashed in. My car is out of alignment. It's completely out of alignment. Like, I don't even want it at this point. And yeah, like, police was already on the scene. The woman, I guess he went through a light, the red light. So the woman who was driving, like, she had the right of way to drive. She T-boned him with my car, and that's crazy. I'm sorry, but like, imagine if somebody was right here and this car got T-boned. Don't you think, wouldn't they be dead or critically injured or something?
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about. That's really crazy. Anyways, yeah, I saw my car. I was like, I ain't know what to say. Then the police officers there, they asked for my name. They asked for a description of the dude again, because it's like the second or third time somebody asked me what this dude looked like, what he was wearing, all of that stuff. Or
did you want to talk about the lady?
Oh yeah. Thank you. Okay, that's the part. You know me. Okay. So after all of that happened, the man, he got away. So there was two different dudes. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. They were together apparently, because they the ones who caused all of these different accidents. It was like 5 different cars that was messed up, but the car that T-boned my car, it turned out it was a lady's car or truck. She had 2 kids in there with her. Me and her started talking. I was starting to feel bad for her and stuff. Like, she wasn't snapping on me. She wasn't mad at me at all, because obviously it wasn't my fault. But she was explaining to me just random stuff about the incident. I was just looking at the kids. They looked traumatized. One of the kids' nose looked like it was just like bleeding just a little bit, like nothing too bad. But they was definitely traumatized. Then the officer walked up to me. He was like, yeah, she doesn't have a license. She doesn't own the car, and she don't have insurance. So she's driving a car and doesn't have a license, first off. How do you not have a license and you driving a whole truck with 2 kids in it?
And people do it all the time.
Yeah. And then on top of that, I'm not surprised about this part, but she ain't have no insurance. A lot of people don't have insurance, but that's crazy. Like, imagine if I didn't have insurance. My car, nobody would be paying to get me a new car right now. So yeah, after all of that, found out she ain't have none of that. Another car pulled into the KFC lot, and his car looked damaged too. And it turns out, I guess he got hit by the dude. I don't even know where this other car came from. So this is 5 or 6 cars at this point that's damaged because of 2 dudes. One of the dudes got caught, by the way. The other dude, the one who stole my car, he stole somebody else's car after he got out of mine. So at this point, I don't know if he's been caught or if he got away or what, but what I do know is the police do know his name. They know his name because of his friend. So it's a lot. You got any questions so far? Oh, in the midst of all of this, I was texting her when I got to KFC, because we was there for like 2 or 3 hours, because we had to deal with people swabbing my car, because like I said, his blood was in it. And I had to speak to some detectives, and you would think I would be so sad and all of that stuff, but the detectives, like, they was talking to me because they knew my brothers. Like, my brothers, they're, you know, they're on the force. I'm not gonna say what they do. I'm not gonna say their names, but they know them. So it's kind of like a reunion, but an unfortunate reunion.
Right.
So, but yeah, you got any questions?
I guess my main question would be, I don't know, like, at some point, like, okay, when y'all were like having the conversation, like, was it like, oh my god, like, you for real talking to me? Or,
oh, how was I feeling when he was like talking to me?
Like, him being in your car in general, like, I know it had to make you uncomfortable because you don't like people in your space. So especially, just imagine it being a stranger. I know that was probably hard. Like, okay. Yeah,
it's like, because I don't know how to, when you actually in that type of situation, you don't know how to react. Like, of course some people gonna be like, oh, I would have beat his ass. I would have, you know, like, bro, get the F on my car. Like,
but you never know though in that case, because you never know if he would have had a gun. You never know if he had a knife. You never know how crazy people are.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this, he seemed like he was really in trouble, like he just wanted me to help him, and I will say that. But I did find out from the officer that apparently he did have a weapon, and I'm kind of like not understanding how do they know that, because like I told y'all, they didn't catch him, so I don't know how they know he had a weapon. Maybe I misunderstood their words. Maybe they're saying the other dude, you know, the dude he was with, maybe he had a weapon, but they said one of them had a gun. But either way, I will say I'm just thankful for my life. This could have went really, really left. Like, I'm potentially might not have been able to make this video if I don't know what, if the police officer didn't come in our alley. I don't know how this would have played out, because I damn sure was not finna drive him nowhere.
Right.
So I'm just glad he ain't pulled no weapon on me. He definitely was injured. I told y'all he was bleeding. I don't know where the blood was coming from, but I know it was dripping down his hand, and I think he had a wound or something here, because he was in the car with the other dude when they had the accident, because like I told y'all, the cars were flipped over in somebody's lawn. So, but also let me mention this. If it wasn't, I'm not gonna say if it wasn't for me, but the police officers told me they thought it was only one dude involved in all of this at first. And then when they found out about my car got messed up, that's when they found out it was 2 dudes. So if this dude had just left my car alone or left me alone, he could have got away completely free unless his friend snitched on him. So he kind of put himself in this predicament, because he could have got away. Like I said, the police didn't know there was two dudes. They thought it was only one dude. But hey, that's his fault. Whatever. You got any other questions?
I do. I guess my other question was like, according to his appearance, how old do you think he was?
I think he was like between 26 and 28, and he had like dreads. It was like right here, like they stopped right here. He wasn't skinny at all by any means, but he wasn't like fat. He was like,
stop.
Not even that. Like, you know how like a dude can be, he have a smaller frame, but then he looked like he don't work out, so he was like, he had a stomach in his arms. Like
a small Gucci gut. Well, not a Gucci, not.
Yeah, like a small thug gut. I don't know. Yeah, but he had a small gut, a very small gut. He had a lot of tattoos. I think I mentioned this. He was wearing a thin robe. I don't know why he was wearing a robe, because it wasn't cold outside. Like I said, no shirt. He had on some jeans or something.
But I will say, at some point in your life, at some age,
yeah,
I feel like you should have the mindset, let me go get my own. You shouldn't just be out here. Exactly. You know, at that point, because you would be upset if you worked hard for something and then, you know, all this stuff occurred with your car. I don't think that people at the moment think about how many people's lives they're messing up by doing what they do.
Yeah, he messed up 5 different people's stuff, cars. And like, I mean, a car can be replaced, but like a life can't.
Right.
So it's pretty clear he's a savage. He don't care about nothing, him or his friend.
Because you didn't think about no children being affected by this. Like, what if that was your child? Or you never know. Some people act like they don't have a family of their own. Yeah,
but people don't care. So it's a sad world. I don't know what to say. Once my brother found out about this, like, he wanted me to move, because my brother lives in San Diego with his wife, and he knows like this is my last year of college in Milwaukee. So he wants me to like do my last 2 years in San Diego. He wants me to go, I think it's San Diego State University. He wants me to go there. I'm kind of considering it, but at the same time, it's a college that's only an hour away that I kind of want to go to. So I don't know. You can't. Okay, I will say this. You can't run away from your problems. Like, anything can happen anywhere.
Right.
But I don't know. At the end of the day, I mean, college is your decision wherever you want to go. I haven't decided yet, but I just feel like it's getting worse and worse. Our neighborhood used to be so nice, and it still is nice, but the people, our new neighbors are just changing. Like, our old neighbors, everything is good, the block is quiet, but some of them, I was
gonna say, that's what you'll find, that most of the time, like, you get so adjusted to your neighbors that have been in your neighborhood this whole time, so then when new people move, you hoping and praying that they won't be doing no crazy stuff or, you know, messing up the reputation of your block.
And there's just one house on the block that nobody mess with. And our neighbors we're not even that close with them, but I'm not gonna lie, this situation, it brought me and my closer neighbors together, because like, we don't really talk to our neighbors like that. But my neighbor right here on the left side of me, she came to talk to us. She didn't even realize my car was stolen, but it was good talking to her. It turns out she had a little situation with her car or something, but it wasn't it wasn't like related at all. But she says she moving out of here to Georgia or somewhere next year, so these people running her out of Wisconsin. I'm like, dang, I ain't gonna let nobody run me out. But for college, I might consider going to San Diego, because like, why would I ever need to go to San Diego for any other reason except to see my brother and for school? And it's only 2 years, so I don't know. You got any other questions?
Nope, I think you covered everything.
Oh, and by the way, y'all, this is the last thing I'll say. Y'all probably wondering, who car you in right now? Since I did my other car, it was owned. Well, I was paying. I have a car note, so I was paying on it monthly. I just got the car a month and a couple weeks ago. So if you want to check out my car tour or me like getting that car, I have a vlog up about it. I'll like link everything, but I'll link everything below, or it'll be at the end of the video too. So, but yeah, this car is a rental. My car is in my name, all of that stuff. I don't know if that matters. But yeah, I'm only 19, by the way. You can't just get a rental at 19 unless you own a car, and unless something happened to your car and you have insurance and all of that. Because they was not trying to give me this rental, but because the car was in my name, they had to. But it's a lot. But I will say I will make an updated video about this whole situation. I don't know when. It'll probably be like an aftermath video. I'll let y'all know when I get my new car, or whether or not they want to fix my other car. Hopefully they total that car completely out, because I just found out today that the estimate to get it fixed is around $9,000 to get that car fixed.
That's a whole new car.
That's a whole new car. My car was it was like $13,000 for that car. So that's what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's $4,000 off. If they gonna have to pay $9,000 to get that car fixed, they might as well just give me a new one and total that one out.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks to Nay for coming, like, asking me questions. She here for moral support too, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video though. It's a lot going on. I will keep y'all updated, obviously. The vlog for this whole situation has not gone up yet, but I did kind of vlog some of the parts of like when I was kind of panicking and all of that. I wasn't even really panicking at all, to be honest though. But that vlog will be up. You know, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Be safe out here, y'all. Make sure your door locked. Just make sure your door locked if you see any kind of suspicious person approaching, or pull off. Don't even be afraid to just pull off, or just do what you gotta do.
Right.
Check out my other videos though. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks again to Tanae for coming.
No problem.
And I'll see you guys in my next video.